Hi everyone, welcome to the Long Beach Real Estate Market Update for June 2025, where we make sense of the market data so you can make an educated decision when it comes to buying or selling a home. The median sales price in Long Beach was $875,000, up 3% from the median sales price in May, and up 5% from the median sales price of June of last year. 54% of the homes sold in the last 30-day period sold for below their listing price, while only 35% sold above. Inventory or month supply is at 3.7 months, up 5% from 3.5 month supply in May, and up 8% from 3.4 month supply in June of last year. The median number of days on market was 19 days in June, which is up 35% from 14 days in May. This is also up 46% versus 13 days on market last June. New listings are down 17% to 251, and active listings are up 4% to 673. Versus last year, new listings are down 11%, and active listings are up 13%. Closed sales took an 18% step up to 215 in June. This is up about 7% versus last June's 200. Interest rates slipped below 6% for the first time in a while. They're between 5.85% and 7.15%, depending on your personal financial profile or the particular loan product you choose. If you're thinking of selling a home, here's a few things you need to know. The market is returning to a more healthy, more normal, more balanced market, even if it doesn't feel like it. It's what we should expect. It's just that our expectations have been skewed by the intense seller's market of the past few years. There's still plenty of opportunity to be had if you're thinking about selling, whether that's next month or next year. You just need to stay up to date to what's happening in the market and have a strategy that matches the moment. Let's dive in. Number 1, inventory is up and buyer power is coming back. According to the latest data, the number of homes for sale is rising back to a more normal level. But inventory growth is going to vary a lot based on where you live. If you're in a market where the number of homes for sale is returning back to normal, buyers are going to have a little bit more sway than you might expect. That doesn't mean they have all the power. It just means they have choices. So your home has to stand out. But if you live in an area where inventory is pretty limited, you're likely to see more buyers competing for your property. No matter where you are, the key is to work with a professional like myself who can help you adjust your game plan to fit your specific marketplace. Number 2, the right price matters more than ever. With more homes to choose from, today's buyers are likely to skip homes that feel overpriced. That's why pricing your home right is the secret to selling your home quickly and for top dollar. That's a point Realtor.com really drives home. Missed the mark though, and you may have to backtrack. Today, nationwide, about 1 in 5 sellers are having to reduce the price of their home to attract more buyers. The best way to avoid being one of those sellers that has to reduce their sales price is to listen to the feedback the market is giving you. How do you get that feedback? By listening to a professional like myself, who has the expertise to help you set the price that will sell in any market. Because if your price isn't compelling, your home isn't selling. Number 3, flexibility wins negotiations. Gone are the days where buyers are waiving inspections and appraisals just to get a deal done. Now, because there are more homes to choose from, buyers are now able to ask for things like home repairs, credits, and help with closing costs. And data from Redfin shows that nearly 44% of home sellers are willing to negotiate. The takeaway: this isn't a bad market, it's just a different one. And it's more in line with normal years of the housing market, like back in 2019. The savviest sellers are the ones taking advantage of every opportunity to work with buyers, and it will help to think of concessions as tools, not losses. Use them to bridge gaps, sweeten the deal, and get across the finish line. And don't stress, since prices have gone up nearly 50% for the past 5 years, chances are you still have plenty of room to make a concession or two and still come out ahead. Just be sure to work with your agent to understand which concessions could be key to sealing the deal. Bottom line, the sellers who are going to succeed in the weeks and months ahead are the ones who understand the shift in the marketplace and lean into it with the right expectations and strategy. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about today, or you'd like some data on an area outside of Long Beach, please reach out to me. I'm Brandon Pettis. See you next month.